So welcome to another session. Dr. Aisha, please carry on.
Okay, so in the previous session, we kind of opened a lot of tabs to search and screen the researches that we'd like to include in our literature review. So let's go through them one by one and let's just see if we can add them or if we should exclude them. So let us look for the first one. Immunohistochemical analysis of breast cancer subtypes and their correlation with Ki67 index. So what I usually like to do is that I go through the abstract, I go through the background. This is something I want you to notice. When you write an abstract, you need to have four things mainly, and sometimes you have an additional thing. You have a background, you have the methods, you have the results, and you have the conclusion. And in certain abstracts, you also have an additional title, which is objectives. So I usually go through the first three. Okay, so breast cancer is the second most common. Okay, so this is something that might help as you write your literature review, but it's not the main focus. However, I will just keep this and I will use this for writing. And they have a free article here, like you can see. Sometimes you have free articles, sometimes you don't. So if your university or your organization does have paid articles on their website, so you can just go and use theirs, or you can use the free articles here for sure. So the free link is here, and you just press on it, and you can have the entire article over there. Also, another thing that I'd like you to see is that if you can make an account on PubMed, you can add this on favorites. You can save them and save the references and stuff. Also, one thing I like to go along just to be systematic is that I like to look at the references and I save them. But for now, let us just look through the full text, the free text first. So this one is obviously in a PDF format. So you can download the PDF file or you can just look through them. So I read through it. Let me just download the PDF file. And I would go through it, and I would like to, every research that you find, try to find the relevant information to your question. So back to our PICO question, because we did not complete the part. I had done a little bit of preliminary research before the research workshop, and I kind of found something interesting regarding breast cancer. So to write our literature review, we would like to focus our population through triple-negative breast cancer. Our intervention would be immunohistochemical staining, which is a form of diagnosis where you take tissue biopsy and you stain it to kind of diagnose whether it's a triple negative or an ER receptor, PR receptor, or anything. So the comparison would be with for example, population is the subtype. Intervention is something that is new compared to the old. When you search for a research question, the comparison is for example, let us choose no immunohistochemical or the usual or standard thing based on what we find out, because I don't know yet. And the outcome is maybe better prognostic factors or earlier diagnosis. Let us find out. So this is a form of PICO question, and the reason why this is very useful for medical students or any researcher is because it helps you narrow your focus. It helps you also in another thing, which is forming your research title. So let us, as we formed our PICO question, we're gonna go through the researches and try to find what's relevant to us. So let us see. Breast cancer patients have hormone receptor positive tumors but negative. No, treated. Okay, so I don't find much about the immunohistochemical staining. However, I do know that I can find something that is relevant to our topic, especially like when it comes to breast cancer or hormone receptors. And I can like use topics from there. And what's important is that you have to paraphrase it and write it in your research. So first of all, before you start, you have your PICA question, and from the PICA question, you try to formulate a research title first. So triple negative breast cancer. Okay. Let us go with let us go with a simple title for now, and then we can like modify it as you find and search more. Advantages of immunohistochemical staining in triple negative breast cancer compared to no staining. Now this is a very simple topic. It's a very simple title, and I would not recommend you to use it. But just to show you how we used our PICA question, and we formulated a research topic. This is what I would do. And by the way, this is something very important. You need to like use all capitals. Make sure of the grammatical mistakes. Don't make grammatical mistakes because they're a big no-no. And then, okay. So now we have our research title, and from the research that we have, we can write something about, we can paraphrase something and write a little bit of introduction. Okay, so.
All right, thank you, Dr. Aisha. We'll stop here and continue in another session.